Everything Rastafari, I tell you. Rastafari. Yo. See. Rastafari. Yo, some powerful tracks that you know.
The thing mad. That me I tell you. Raggalox said that the thing mad. Rare.
Some powerful tracks them there, you know.
Well, give thanks.
Me get them tracks there today. And me I tell you, me I run them and me I say, me just have vibes with them, you know. I don't joke business, you know, brethren. Me have vibes, the tracks them and me I say, whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you see, in music we try to be creative and we try to make the music and the lyrics refreshing. We want to be a breath of fresh air. Man. So we try to be, we try to concentrate heavily on the lyrical content for it to make sense and for it to be, you know, of substance.
Now, me have your bio. Listen to me. You must know, see me, I got your bio like a school teacher. You see me, I talk about like a school teacher business. You see, blessed love, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to me, Raggalox is here.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, do your thing.
I want to big up to all of my fans because you know we've been doing this. We don't have no management. We don't have no producer, so to speak. Well, big up Goldie, because Goldie come on board with team. So we kind of putting together the nucleus right now. So Goldie, Fabian, big up Tari, them people that were working with us. But in terms of management and PR, you, the fans, do it. This song, On the Corner and the Skylark in Rhythm is now #1 New York and Florida. You understand? So you, the fans, do it. So we just want the people that know first and foremost before fans. Anyway, I honor Bill Raggalox.
You see it.
And it dead, so yeah. Go in your thing now.
Raggalox, no. More for no. Me know your government name. If you want to tell the government.
Yeah, man, Ron Robinson, man.
Okay, Ron Robinson. And ask, how did you come up with Raggalox?
Raggalox was a name that when I moved here from Jamaica, I lived in...
Before you even go Raggalox, me know see the change it.
Yeah, Terminator.
Right.
So, alright, let me tell you how the whole thing started out.
Start it out.
Well, you know, in Jamaica, when I was in high school in Jamaica, we used to love DJ and thing, but we never did really reach to a certain level. So before we could really pursue it from a level, we came to America. Now, when I came to America, I had to develop an identity in the music business. So my brother, Natty Remo, Captain Remo, was here pretty much the same time. He make a name for himself right then and there. So we had to find a name for me. So Terminator was the name to the production company and everything, but I never liked the name. Because Terminator is this terminated thing.
See, just got you and destroyed.
And even though at the time I never have a Rasta still, but it really have a positive approach to the business.
You have that vibe, yes.
So I know Cyril then boy being the Terminator now go work, so to speak. So what I did, me and Remo and Rebel come together, and Rebel and Remo come together again, and Remo said, well then boy, since you don't like Terminator, Lexus. So I said, Lexus, yeah, but you want me to Spragga Benz just bust. If me no bust right now, Lexus a DJ I go come there, Lexus, and so said, so done. So you want me now? Me like Raggalox because my brethren them in high school used to call me Ragamuffin. Because true me come from Jamaica and we live upstate in Westchester. Me one of the only Jamaicans, so a Ragamuffin them call me and thing. And you know what I say? So we just incorporate that name, they short the Lexus with the Lex and feel like we have put the Jamaican and the American together. Yeah? Yeah, so that worked for a while.
I don't know what happened to your parents, because them come and went all the way up in the peak skill era, right?
Alright, you want me know, my grandmother, Jarvis our soul. You see it, cause you see it. When I come to America, I live now we travel one time. And my grandmother, I have to bless her because I look on it 4 years after we come, she passed away. And if she was 4 years later, maybe I would there, so. You understand? So I have to Jarvis our soul. So, yeah, in a peak skill, you don't know and rare, but it kind of work good for me because if I don't tell people that know for the first, the world know where in New York I live. Because people see me in the Bronx, Brooklyn, and Queens, and those are New York. Straight. You see me, I say? So, it worked for me because I'm always in the city and things. So, you know, peak skill, New York, they youth them endorse me and pull down the whole thing. And then we could have go out and step out, and it's just been one continuous stepping out.
All right. Now, I want to look to the fans them right now and tell them, how did you how would you describe your music to them?
My music must be a breath of fresh air. My music must make sense regardless of what I'm talking about. Situations where you can relate to. Not too complex. Your real life situations and issues. So everybody it can be a topic of discussion. You know, like a Chocolates and Roses song. I did this song 12, 13 years ago. You understand? And it was just, at the time, the music was more sketchy and raunchy. And
no, you know, a lot of artists have different image. what them come up on stage with, you know what I'm saying? Some the gangster thing, some the gallus thing, whatever. Whatever image Raggalox come out with, because you don't know.
Well, first and foremost, my image have to be positive and manly. I want to be represented as a Rasta, which is them say Rasta is the height of black supremacy. So when time a person see me, I want a person to see me in my full Africanness. Yeah? Because I feel as a Rasta, when you get respected like that, the whole levels is covered. You understand? So I don't want to see as no gangster. You never have to see me and rate me as no top Rasta. More you see me as a real human being. Rastafari is my culture. But at the end of the day, Rastafari. Like, have to start about weed or start about
because they figure more or less that bring you closer.
Yeah, human being. You can still talk about the pens and the birds and the bees. And,
there you go.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a real talk that.
A real
thing. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
A real talk that straight.
And that also, let me tell you what that does. That stereotype you can put you in a box. You see me I say? So when you go out now, you can't sing certain things because you're Rasta. Yeah. However, this is your life every day is some of these things. So, you know, sometimes Rasta don't even know how to sing a love song. You see me I say? You know, because we don't want raunchy and to someone take it there so that I for them thing. But at the same time, like me I reason with a princess the other day, I say, someone even big up a Rasta daughter, them and we are Rasta. Yes, oh, you mean Rasta daughter want to them nice and them lovely and them skin clean and them pretty,
of course.
Rare, locks beautiful and you're looking sexy. Yes, the Rasta woman looks sexy.
Mad.
Oh, you mean? Not true? Rare.
I see it. No, what about your influences? Who influences you in this business? Because I know you share the stage with many guys.
Yeah.
Luciana.
All right, you see.
Name them.
Influence. Influence is the word you use. Inspire is the word I like.
Better.
All right.
Better.
Inspiration is those. All right. Yes, some like. All right. And everybody are gonna say, yeah, this is a giveaway. But Bob Marley, and for one reason, is because he's very successful at what he does. He's original. You understand? And his lyrical content stand out. Another artist, Dennis Brown, is creative. When you hear Dennis Brown is the king of melodies. You understand? And I like to classify myself as a cross between like Dennis Brown and Charlie Chaplin. You see me I say? The chanting goes with the melodies. If you notice, we go for the melodies and the lyrics. You understand? So
you're putting around vibes.
No, get it. Lion TV, you're me but first of all, you have to pick up 555, you have to pick up Sweet Chocolate, you have to pick up Flame On, and who else may I leave out? Yeah, more of the people that know say, right now, I get the full interview, because enough things about I and I with the people that need to know, and you know, I'm glad so I can get them the fullness, because sometimes we're running for an interview in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, so we're going to be here, we're going to be there, and www.raggalox.com, and it's over. Yes, me I say, so right now you get the full meal.
No. My question to you is, did any one of your family, part in the music business or anything that you grew up and all of a sudden you just get the urge or the vibes, say, boy, you want to do the music? Did any of your family really imparted the music to really get you off?
Yeah, my father, he was a taxi driver and he played the music in the car.
No, serious thing. And the vibes that.
Yeah, I didn't come from a second or third generation reggae family. No, it's first generation, and that makes it that much difficult to get into the business, because a business is really who you know and who can open a door for you. So if you don't have that first and second generation, so to speak, you have to create your own links and open your own doors, so to speak. So from a talented standpoint now, you have to do 3 times their work. You know what I say? Because you have to make people, you have to win them over.
Yeah.
You understand? And winning them over, boy, may I tell you, 15 years. But
well, you know what happened? You're going to pay off.
Oh, yeah, I feel the effects. I mean, as I said, I just get my first #1 New York and Florida. The song is very, very popular in Jamaica. Very popular.
Okay.
Currently, I'm heading to Jamaica in a few days. So, as I say, over the years, as I was talking to one the other day again, I'm going to stop reasoning, I'm like for reason I'm a student of the game. And I can say for the last, since I started the business, every year I think I've gotten better, and I've proven that I've gotten better in terms of
experience teaches wisdom.
Yeah, 3 albums to the first #1 of the albums. I mean, I've been on charts in Europe, but not in the hardcore Jamaica market.